Hello, hello. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Welcome, you guys. Let's go ahead and take deep breaths as I shuffle for a affirmation for you guys in this season. Oh, Sag. Ooh, I got two. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline. This, I think, also came up earlier. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Notice you have green and purple. So really having to focus on our crown chakra, really looking into this, Sagittarius, and also looking into your heart chakra. Healing from this, whatever that may be for you in this season. A lot of this energy, Sag, of needing to feel appreciated. I need to feel appreciated. I need to feel valued. It's coming up a lot in this season. A reminder that Virgo season is allowing us to heal parts of us that we've never actually looked into. Not very often, right? And so I feel like Virgo season is really pushing us to look deeper within these emotions and feelings that you may be feeling. Okay. The past may be coming back to haunt you, Sag. You may be having to go back to a certain event in your past, certain situation with somebody, really pushing you forward. This energy is pushing you forward to something bigger and worth having. This is what I'm picking up. Whatever it was in the past that might have held you back, or whatever it is in the past that you may be thinking, whatever is coming up for you, that is pushing you forward to something bigger and something worth having. You might have felt really disappointed in yourself at this in that time where you're looking into in the past. It really disappointed you about yourself. The choices that you probably had made really disappointed you, and you're looking back on that and you're reflecting on it in this season, and there's so much coming from that. That's coming up a lot. And you now having to question yourself. You're thinking a lot, and you're questioning yourself a lot. And you may be asking yourself questions like, how did I get to this point? What led me to this point? What did I do? What did I say that led me to this point? The Strength. You're reflecting on a whole lot because it was something that really upset you, whatever that was in the past. And now you're using that energy, Sagittarius. Remember, you are wired to create. You're using that really heavy emotion that you're feeling from the past, and that's having you move forward. So much of this fire you're putting into, pushing you forward to something bigger and worth having. Really, really pushing you to look at things from a different light. Page of Cups. Also, I feel that Virgo season is really putting us in a different perspective. Like, I'm getting a lot on perception. I'm getting a lot on how we're being perceived. I'm getting a lot on perspectives, how we are approaching ourselves, how we are approaching ourselves, right? Because this is going to make a bigger impact on others as well. Be careful on spiteful energies. This may be coming up for you a lot, Sag. You may not know and understand what this energy means for you just yet. Why you keep getting this sense of like spitefulness from people. To remind our Sagittarians that when we are taking on a challenge, or perhaps you having to go through hardships, how we hold on to that, right? We have a very strong hold on how to deal with adversity, challenges, different challenges that we're taking up in our life at this time. I feel that a lot of that energy that you're bringing out, you know, very resilient, very strong in your own way, you're having to carry yourself in a different way. This is showing up. Your ability to adapt to adversity and challenges is very attracting to others. So to be mindful on what it is that you are attracting in your life, because you are getting a lot of this spiteful energy from others, and you may not understand what that means for you. But I suppose that you just carry that with you. That is in your natural state of being, you know, and I'd hate to say, but it's one of those things where you step into a room and you're liked right away. Like you're admired right away. You know, you just carry that with you everywhere. And people are going to have a tendency to be very spiteful. And they may not even understand why they're being spiteful to you. You know what I mean? Because you're holding on to so much of that good, resilient energy that sometimes people have a tendency to be very spiteful, to act on being spiteful. And they may not even be conscious of and understand why they're doing that to you. So just be mindful of that. When it comes to having to handle adversity, Sag, you have this very strong hold, okay? You are very adaptable to what people are telling you, advice they may be giving you. You're very adaptable to other people's opinions. And it's not that you are having to label them yourself, but you're having to really understand yourself, right? Sometimes when we are being perceived as somebody that we are not, we take that offensively, could be very defensive. But for our Sagittarians, it's like, I respect your opinion. This is what I'm picking up. I respect your opinion, but it does not mean that I need to take it. Thank you. And you don't have to be spiteful back when it comes to this kind of situation, Sag. You don't have to be spiteful back. You are not them. And just because you are getting that spiteful energy from people, it does not mean you are going to also reciprocate that back to them, right? Your self-awareness is sharp when it comes to having to be very discerning about what you feel and who you are, okay? Like I said, you have a very strong hold on adversity and challenges, opinions, people's criticisms, people's judgments, right? You know where you are with yourself. You are self-aware. It may be the biggest tool that you hold on to very close to you. Two of Wands. This may be the perfect time to take a dance class. This may be a perfect time to level up your education, whether that would be you willing to open yourself up, allow yourself, a lot of that allowing in Virgo season, a lot of that energy, allowing yourself to be more educated, okay? Leveling up your education. Allow yourself to try new things, to be open to more adventure in your life. Perhaps getting a friend or inviting friends out or inviting family members out and having a day of just like random adventures, right? I feel that sometimes Sagittarius forget to nurture this side, okay? I'm a rising Sag myself. I forget to nurture this side of myself, right? We have our sun, we have our rising sign, and we also have our moon sign. Like, to have these 3 signs balanced out in our life, it's very important, because this is how we are able to nourish this part of us. And so if you have rising Sag, if sun, moon, rising Venus, if you feel that you are neglecting that part of you as a Sagittarius, it's very important to come back to that, to remember that you are wired to create, okay? And in having to come back to your creativity, channeling all of these heavy emotions through creativity, you are letting that part of you spark once again. You're letting that part of you come to life again. It's very easy for Sagittarius to be repressed, especially in society today, because culture doesn't sometimes allow us to be fully expressive. And Sagittarius are very expressive in the way they move also, and how they choose to move their body, you know, through dance. Even when you find yourself on the dance floor, you're moving a certain way, you're feeling your body, you're getting comfortable with your body. Virgo season is allowing you to really feel what your body is telling you. Remember, you are wired to create, helping you come back to feeling more at ease. This is exactly what I had said to Capricorns about them being more comfortable in their own skin and being more comfortable in their own body. I feel like for you, Sag, it's more so having to get to know what your body is telling you, how to heal it, and not be so much repressed, but more in having to express, okay? And you having to find yourself in adversity. In these moments when you feel challenged, when you feel like you're just stuck in an issue and you can't get out of it, this is a moment for you to really express that. And I think, again, Virgo season is allowing us to let all of that out. I think maybe also you have been mourning, you have been grieving, again, something about the past that is, you know, that had kept you and held you back. I'm picking up a lot on mourning and grieving, but you not having to put that energy aside and then transforming that energy into something bigger. I think, again, you being very adaptable to your environment, to your own emotions, to your own feelings. It's a very vital time for you to thrive, Sagittarius. Let's go back to our affirmations here. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, the discipline. So the discipline is coming in. Not letting ourselves be repressed anymore, but getting used to expressing yourself. Thank you. I love that. Thank you, Sag. To feel appreciated in this season, Sagittarius, is very important. That's a very heavy message, heavy emphasis on that. Really watching out for spiteful energies, adversity that you may be facing at this time. This is to teach you something bigger and really pushing you something worth having. Excuse me. Thank you, Sag, for letting me do that quick reading. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you guys later. Take care. Much love.